Hello, how are we? Welcome back to the channel, Up the Reds TV, with me, Andy. Okay, as I always say right at the beginning, please like, please share, please subscribe to the channel. We've got now 160 subscribers. It's not a lot, I know, but I tell you what, you're all treated like mates on here, so thank you very much for that. I had a look at the YouTube analytical bits on the channel, and it told me this week that 75.4% of viewers watching the channel have not subscribed to it. So if that's one of you guys and you like watching these shows, please hit that subscribe button, because as I mentioned it possibly a couple of videos back ago, trying to get to 200 subscribers before the season finishes, and that is literally around the corner. So if you like this channel and you're sharing it, please tell your mates to subscribe as well. I would really appreciate that. And if we get to 200 by the end of the season, that's all thanks down to you guys that are watching and promoting this channel for me. So yeah, and just to let you know, next season there will be extra shows on this channel. I'll be doing some stuff on a tactics board. We'll be talking about transfers, the gossips and everything else. So there's going to be more other than the pre-match and post-match and anything else that Liverpool bring out off the pitch as well as on the pitch. So, okay, thank you very much for your support again. So this show is the pre-match FA Cup Man City Liverpool warm-up. Okay, it's the first of 3 games in 7 days for the Reds. On Wednesday, after the City game tomorrow, we travel to Paris to play PSG, and then the following Saturday, 5:30 kickoff, we're at home to Fulham. So it is a pivotal week for Onslaught and the Reds. If I'm honest with you, it will set up the tempo, I would imagine, for the rest or the remaining fixtures of this season. So let's look at City, shall we? I always do the 4 fixtures. Some people do 6 fixtures, but it's just the way it is on this channel. So last 4 fixtures, they start at the furthest one away. They lost 3-0 away to Real Madrid in the Champions League. They then followed that with a 1-1 draw away to West Ham, and then they lost 2-1 at home in the second leg of the knockout game against Real Madrid. The last game before the crappy international break, they beat Arsenal 2-0 in the Carabao Cup final. And so it's played 4, won 1, drawn 1, lost 2, scored 4 goals, conceded 5. Okay, so bit of a bonus for the Reds, if it is a bonus. There will be no Pep Guardiola in the dugout for this game. The 55-year-old serving his second game of a 2-game ban after picking up his 6th booking of the season. So obviously pressure has got to him this season if he's getting into trouble with the referees that much. So it'll be his assistant manager, the one and only Pep Linders, who was Jurgen Klopp's assistant. He'll deputise for City against the Reds. I listened to Pep Guardiola's press conference today. Not all of it. The bit about Mo Salah, and he praised Mo Salah. And I'm going to read his quote. He said, "One of the greats. What a player. I think an incredible human being. Goals and assists, an absolute legend for Liverpool and for the whole of the Premier League. For what he has done, I think it's it is a good moment to say goodbye to him in this country tomorrow, and he deserves the incredible recognition that he has given to the world of football, especially in this country. Now, for me, that is absolutely class. That's what I'd expect Jurgen Klopp to say um, about him. It's it's absolute class from Pep Guardiola, and it was really good, and I think we could all agree that what he said is 100% spot on. So, City, they don't have a midweek game because they got knocked out of the Champions League, as where we do. So they have 8 days to prepare after they play us to play Chelsea away, and I think it's on the Sunday that they play. Well, it will be, won't it? Tomorrow's Saturday. So how will City line up against the Reds? Well, if you look at City in the last round, they played Newcastle away, and they won 3-1, didn't they? They set up 4-3-3. They had Trafford in goals, Nunes, Kusha, Nov, Stones, Ake, O'Reilly, Rangers, Gonzola, Savia, Mamouche, and Doku. So that was the 4-3-3 against Arsenal. They went 4-1-4-1. Trafford in goals again, Nunes, Saxonoff, Ake, O'Reilly, Rodri, Doku, Silva, Cherky, Semenyo, and Haaland. So I look back at the game against the Reds at Anfield when they beat us 2-1. They went 4-3-3. Donnarumma, Nunes, Kusnahokov, Gay played in that. Ait Nuri, Silva, Rodri, O'Reilly, Semenyo, Haaland, Marmouche. So, yeah, it's City can mix any lineup that they want against us. They've beaten us twice this season already, haven't they? Me personally, I think he might go with the team that beat Arsenal because, look, Arsenal were bad. You know, for a cup final team, they were bad at Wembley, and City just toyed with them in the second half and were well-deserved winners in that in the League Cup final. So I think he'll go for the same team that he played against Arsenal, but it might be a bit of a 4-3-3 against us because he's played that twice and he's beaten us twice with it. You know, we got heavily beat at their ground. Onslaught still moaning about the refereeing decision in that game and other things. And but yeah, look, in both of the games against them this season, we've set up 4-2-3-1, and on both occasions in midfield, the holding midfielders were Gravenberch and McAllister in front of the back four. So he has to get this lineup bang on for me if we've got any chance of winning the game, and we have to score first, you know, for the best possible chance of getting victory in this game against City. And yeah, he's got no excuses for me. This is a massive week for him. It's a massive week for us. I mean, in his press conference today, he was asked about Salah. He said, unbelievable what he's done over the 9 years. He can add 2 more trophies by the end of this season. He gives everything. if we can have a bit more of him that we had before from now until the end of the season, that would be good for us. So he's literally begging for Salah to, get him out of a hole this season. Ali's out. He's not going to be back before the end of the season. So Mohamed Asrili will be deputising. He will be in for the majority of the games that are left. He said about Frimpong, he's okay. He's trained yesterday and he'll train again today. Asked about Isak, good to have him back. He said it's 101 days since we last got. He played for Liverpool or was involved with the players. So, and they'll just take things easy with him. Some reporter said, how many minutes you're going to give him against City, and it was just a daft question, really. The lad's just he's had 2 training sessions by the end of today, and we just need to be careful with him. But he did look sharp in training. I watched the training video. Unfortunately, the small-sided game was same old for me, and yeah. So good news with Isak that he's back. Good news with Frimpong that he was okay. I did tweet earlier on in the week that he only lasted 12 minutes for the Dutch team, but that was more of a precaution. So obviously, let's hope he comes unscathed in the training session today. So yeah. Look, my team is Marbadashvili, Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes. Midfield, I've gone for Gravenberch. I've gone for Jones instead of Maka. Maka's been travelling all over the place, hasn't he? And he doesn't play well when he comes back. I just think Curtis Jones needs to be given some minutes in there. And then I'd put Slobosly just in front of them. And then I'd have Wirtz on the left, but just tucked inside more. Ekatike and Salah. And likewise with Salah. Look, they have got abundance of pace to kill us down the flanks. And we need our fullbacks protecting from the likes of Jones and Gravenberch and Slobosly. We have to be on it. Is it Michael Oliver that's a referee? It's not a good look on us, really. He's given us hardly any favours this season. Our subs bench looks okay. Gomez, Robbo, Chiesa. Hopefully Isak's on there just to get into the match day experience again. If he doesn't come on, I think young Morrison might be there, Ungamoa, Naoni, and I hope it's Gakpo, because I saw Gakpo training in the gym, doing some exercises, and then he comes onto the training pitch and he has some kind of bandage on his right hand again. So not sure what all that's about. I don't know if he did it for Holland in midweek. I didn't see any of their fixtures games. So yeah, that will be my team. You tell me your team, guys. And how important is this game, for which, as I've said earlier, it's pivotal part of the season for this red team, especially this first 7 days. Arne Slot said in his press conference that the players, much more of our players, he said, are now used to this schedule than at the beginning of the season. And so if he's saying that his players are ready, the proof's going to be in the pudding, and it will start tomorrow at 1:45 at the Etihad. We're going to take 8,000 supporters with us. we will be loud, because we will make sure that we get behind the fans. No doubt City will bring the plastic flags out and try to G up their 2 songs that they have in their repertoire, or maybe 3. Might hear the Gerrard Slip song, but for us, it's really important that we get the first goal. We keep them quiet for the first 20 minutes. We have to win our individual battles all over the place, and we have to be stronger than them. And we mustn't let Oliver dictate the game by giving Man City cheap free kicks and not giving us any free kicks, because that's how it'll work out. We need to be on it, and we need to be strong. If we're not, we can write the tie off, because City will pass. That's been Guardiola's way of playing for the 10 years that he's been in this country. And we need to, as Slot's alluded in the press conference, that his players are ready for this schedule. Let's see if they are, and let's see if we can get a result and get into that hat for the draw that I believe is going to be made on Sunday for the semi-finals. So my score prediction, I'd love us to win just 1-0 and put the energy and legs in. I know we play PSG on Wednesday night. That's totally a different kettle of fish. Absolutely totally different. But we've lost 10 league games, haven't we? And this is not a league game, it's a cup game, it's a knockout game. We should be treating every single game between now and the end of the season as if it was a knockout competition to rescue our season, because the games will be coming thick and fast for us the longer we stay in both competitions, and the league games will be getting tougher and tougher as the season comes to an end. Okay, thank you very much for watching this. As I said at the beginning, please like, please share, please subscribe to the channel. And if you are watching this, we need to get to that 200 mark before the end of the season, or more even. Okay, if you can help me, I'd really appreciate that. Will be a post-match out tomorrow. It'll be 6 o'clock. I am going round to my mate's to watch the game with him in his man cave, his Liverpool man cave. So I'll be watching from there, and then I'll come back to AK Towers, and I will do the post-match from here. Okay, enjoy your Easter weekend, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Up the Reds.